say you see it, like say something that you're not like you're not really familiar with, but you see that there's not a lot of people, like a lot of black people in that area or field. You be like, let me go be the pioneer and do that. You can do that too, but
you said not a lot of black people.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We still got to be the first black person to do X,
to do certain things.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what's crazy because it's like everybody want to follow each other. Everybody want to follow the same thing. Like as far like I'm gonna put it into YouTube perspective. A lot of people do like the white room videos, 20v1s and stuff like that, but everybody following each other. Get into a realm of something else, trying to be the pioneer to that. Because then you're going to be popping. Like Jadeon. I say Jadeon because...
Who is that?
He a YouTuber from Houston, but
okay.
he came up doing like vlog style pranks and stuff like that, but it really wasn't nobody doing it who was black at the time. So he had did and then popped off with like 10 million subs. So you gotta find whatever you want to do it.
Lift up real quick. Thought it was quiet enough. That boy yelling.
Who?
Kevin. You can't really hear it on the mics though.
Mics don't pick it up because they got that noise canceling.
Right. Get this tattoo cam up. Let the people see a little freehand. What are we taking today? It's like a
we getting like a safari. Yeah, we getting a safari then.
What made you want to get that?
I feel like it's really. I wanted to find something to tie into like the space that I got, so I was like, let me do something grounded, and then to like fade off into like space, kind of, you know.
Yeah, when we do this one, it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, this is what 2021. It's been a minute, but I got my collarbone done too.
Yeah, that was
like last year, huh?
I was just saying earlier we was on YouTube before I was on YouTube because you had us in the vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for real.
What made you start creating content?
I started creating content like a long time ago. I want to say like
a long. How old are you?
I was 21, but
so it was
but for me it was a long time ago because I started making content probably like I want to say 7th grade, like 7th grade. So
what kind of content was it?
Way back then, I was doing dance videos because I was watching a lot of Ayo and Teo dance videos and stuff like that. So I was like, shoot, I could do that too because I kind of could dance whenever I be at my, people's house. Or when I got Michael Jackson cut on, I'm in there dancing.
Yeah.
But I just
that was your shit.
Yeah.
Like Jack.
Yeah, but I was just making like dance videos, hit them folks and stuff like that. Watching She Loves Michi and Tusi, But I started doing that for a little while. Then around probably like sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school, some of my friends, TikTok musically had just transitioned into TikTok, or it was Triller, one of those, but it had just transitioned. And then they was like, Trey, you be posting a whole lot of dance videos. Why not you just go ahead and make TikToks? I was like, at first thought, I was like, man, it kind of looked lame. I was like, but I'm not trying to do that. But
why did it look lame? Because it's dancing, or because it was?
Just because of what it was before. Like musically, was like a lot of like lip sync and like it was like I don't know. It was just weird. It wasn't really my vibe. But then I was like, you know what?
And then Triller, all the videos kind of was the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, people would like promote their music on Triller, which that was cool. But I don't know. I just didn't really want to get into TikTok when it first popped off. But then after about like a couple weeks, I gave it some thought, and I was like, let me just go ahead and put something out and see like what they do. And so my first video wasn't even a real like I didn't create nothing. I just used like an old funny video that I had on my phone and just put it on there and was like, let's see what this do. And then it did good, and it got like 100,000 views, and I was like, oh snap, I like this. But
were you doing views like that before? When you said you was just posting like the quick
dance videos
and shit before TikTok, were you doing views? Like, what was your numbers like before that?
So when I first started, like around 7th grade, my numbers was just like the community, like the people who go to my school, and then like I get like maybe like 1,000 views on a video, but it wasn't never like nothing more than like I didn't break like 10,000, 100,000. I wasn't getting that at that point.
Though.
No, for it was good for a start.
For 7th grade.
Exactly, but at the time I also wasn't so onto the numbers. I was really just doing it for fun, so I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. I was like, let me just upload a video because I like this song that just came out.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I was really just doing that like that way. But I want to say about a month into doing TikTok, I started to gain some traction doing like skits. I was trying to find stuff that was relatable that could touch to touch people on like in a way that like they could relate to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that, and then that was doing really good.